Hello and welcome to this 30-minute gentle yoga practice. I want to offer this to you today as a way for you to tune in to how you're feeling, knowing that we are all going through a lot of changes right now, and we need to just be present with ourselves and acknowledge what we're feeling inside. We're all facing a sense of loss of some kind, whether it's our physical health, whether it's our daily routines, our friends, our coworkers, the people that we're used to coming into contact with. So I just want to offer you this space and hold this space with you so that we can tune into how we're feeling and offer ourselves a little bit of self-care, self-love, and self-soothing through our practice and through our movement and breath. So join me today. You don't need any equipment, just a mat that you can sit on and practice with, shoes off, and let's begin. So we're going to start today just by letting the shoulders relax down away from the ears. Sit up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, just allow the shoulders to soften down a little bit more. And start to really notice the feeling and the sensations that are going along with your breath. So as you breathe that air in through your nostrils, you might sniff the air, notice what's going on in the room that you're in. Have some nice scents going on here, some sage from earlier. So just kind of sniff the air, notice the space that you're in. You might start to feel the rise and fall of the chest, maybe the expansion of your ribs out and in. So just take a moment, let your eyes shut down. Just take a moment, imagine you could explore that inner landscape and just kind of figure out, how does it feel? We don't need to jump to any conclusions. We don't need to be scared of our emotions. We can actually just embrace anything that we're feeling inside. So if you can notice it, you can befriend it. So developing this attitude of friendliness towards the body and towards our emotions and our emotional body. So just breathing here, let your shoulders relax. Notice if there's tension there. Let your jaw soften. You might kind of move the jaw side to just feel into any tension that's there. And then breathing in, take a nice deep breath and lift up tall through the crown of your head. With your exhale, take a little dip, your ear towards your shoulder, and just notice. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and in our neck. So just notice here how that feels. Don't force it and be gentle. With your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, gently lengthen to the other side. And just notice that side might feel different than the first. Just observe. Breathing in, come back to center. And with your exhale, bring your hands to your heart and just take a moment gazing into your fingertips or letting your eyes stay closed. Take a moment to think about the qualities that are going to help carry you through this time. We are made for change. We are adaptable. We are flexible. So maybe we make an intention for flexibility. Maybe we make an intention for adaptability. Maybe that intention is just to be self-loving towards this time and to not beat yourself up over anything, knowing that there's so many factors here out of our control. So as you make your intention, let your eyes close and just ask yourself, what is my intention? And then silently state it to yourself, or even out loud. And seal that intention in through the nose as you breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, release it, let out some hot air. Good, and then as you're ready, come forward into a tabletop position on all fours. Here we're going to stack shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. Taking cat and cow, inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine. Reach up with your middle back, look between your thighs. And then flow with that shape. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Already you're starting to wake up the spine, starting to allow that cerebrospinal fluid to lubricate, to keep your joints healthy and your spine healthy. Let's go one more round. Inhale as you arch. And exhale, tuck your chin, round it out. When you're ready, come back to your neutral tabletop, breathing in. With your exhale, send your hips out to the right and stretch back towards that right heel. Walk your palms over, opposite direction of your hips, pressing back. Pause here, take a breath in. And a breath out. When you're ready, walk your palms back through center. Draw an inhale breath here. Exhale, send your hips out to the left side and stretch back. Notice that stretch as you press. And just go as far as you want to go today. You want to always listen to your body. Maybe walking palms over, we get that side stretch. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. And when you're ready, start to walk your palms back through center and draw an inhale breath here. With your exhale, draw your navel up and in, pulling the belly strong, and then ascend your right leg to the back wall. Breathe in and extend your opposite palm forward for balancing table. Keep your gaze down on your mat here, keeping a long neck. Take another breath in and hold it here. Pause for your exhale. Send energy through your fingers, through your toes, squeeze. The bottom of that exhale, release. Bring that elbow down to your mat and then roll that hip open for a scorpion, maybe looking over your right shoulder. Let your hips open here. We want to try to stack that top hip on top of the bottom. So breathe in here and pause here. When you're ready, let that knee come back down, come up on your palm, and then we'll extend the opposite leg back. Squeeze your thigh, take a breath in. With your exhale, pull the belly button up and in, and then send that opposite palm long. Take your time, find that balance. We still have 2 points of contact on the mat. Reach long, take a full inhale. And a full exhale, send energy through fingers and toes. And when you're ready, let that elbow come down to your mat and roll your hip open to your side wall. You might even look over the shoulder here. And notice the stretch in your hips in the front of the hip flexors. And breathe in here. Full breath out. When you're ready, let that knee come back down. Press yourself up, tuck your toes with your inhale. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high, relax your head, relax your neck. Start to press your chest back towards your thighs. Press the floor away and start to walk your dog. Shift your weight right and left. Pedal out your feet, and most importantly, let your head just relax down. Shake it out, no. And being gentle, shake it out, yes. Remember to breathe in through your nose. And release the breath. Allow tension to roll off of your back. Take one more breath here, maybe letting your hips shift side to side. And when you're ready, bend your knees and look forward on your inhale. Exhale, travel forward. Walk your feet up to your hands and bring your feet together, leaving a little space between your heels. From here, come up to our chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit back into your heels. Here, that cue for the heels to be open is really so we can internally rotate our long femur bones in the legs. So you're squeezing those inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up through your heart. Biceps by the ears and pinkies in towards each other. Are you starting to feel the fire burn in the legs a little? Good. Hold it. Pull back from your knees. Squeeze and breathe in. Pause for your exhale. Maybe you pulse down into those heels for 3, for 2, and 1. Big inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, let one arm drop in a side body stretch. Inhale, come back up to center, squeeze your legs. Good, exhale, soften over to the other side. Breathe in and bring it back up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And here we're gonna step forward with the right foot. Take a big step back with your left foot. Bigger than you would think, right? Step it back as far as feels safe in your body. We're gonna start with a crescent lunge today. This is a great stretch for the hip flexors, strengthening for the thighs. Start to bring in energy into those thighs, bringing them, squeeze your inner thighs is what I'm trying to say here. Press into the foot behind you, lift that back heel up high and bend your front knee. Now find that stability, and if it doesn't feel stable yet, you can open up a little more space. A wider stance might be easier for you. So if that feels okay, start to breathe in, reach your arms up high. Lift your heart, lift through the crown of your head. Exhale, let your palms float down. We're gonna let those arms mirror the breath. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you pour them down. Shoulders soft and relaxed. Inhale, reach out. And exhale, release it down. Now, if you want a little more here, lift even your front heel for this last round. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Drop that front heel if you've lifted it. And then here, let your back heel spin down at an angle, warrior two. For the legs, right? We're in that stance. Squeeze your back leg, rock your hip down. Tuck your tailbone under, lift up through your low belly, and we'll let the arms reach out for warrior two. Shoulders soft, floating over the hips. Notice if you're leaned forward or back, try to stack shoulders right over your hips. Breathe in here. And press into the back leg. Good, inhale. And exhale, hold it here. Try to relax your face, your neck, your jaw. Take 2 more breaths. Good, when you're ready, reverse your warrior. Keep your legs in the same position, reach your right arm high. Find that length through your waist. Fill up your lungs. You can take a half bind with that other arm behind you or let it rest on your thigh. Maybe look up at your palm, finding a long line from hip to ear. Big inhale. Big exhale. Keep the bend in your front knee. Keep lifting up and back. Inhale. And exhale here. Let's take 1 more breath in this shape. And when you're ready, gently come back, warrior two with your breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Hop your back foot in, a few hops at a time. And then here we're gonna balance on the right leg. So start to squeeze your thigh. You might even spread your toes wide and connect to that sensation underneath your foot. Start to squeeze, feel the kneecap lift, squeeze your butt on that side, draw the navel in, all of that to help you stabilize here. When you're ready, pick up that other leg. Now if you're not ready to balance today, maybe you just come to the tip of your toe and just start to feel the little fluctuations in your standing leg. If you're ready to move further, you can bring that knee to hip level, flex your foot, lift your heart. Drive energy through your standing leg. Take a full breath here and a full breath out. Maybe lift up through the arms if you want to add another level here. Take a breath in. Full breath out. Shoulders relaxed. Good. One more. And release. Bring those hands to your heart. Extend the leg out. Point your toe this time. Squeeze your thigh. And here we'll take a little lift for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Release that leg. Take a moment, shake it out. Just find some freedom here. And then a cleansing breath in. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step your left foot forward. Send your right foot back. And we're going to send it back with all 10 toes facing forward. So you might dial that hip in to allow the hips to square to the front. Lift your back heel, bend your front knee. Remember, a wider stance if you need that to modify here. Lift up through your heart. When you're ready, breathe in and reach high. Exhale, let your palms release back down. Feel the shoulders tracking in their sockets here. Breathe in to reach up. Press into your back leg. Exhale, let the arms float down with control. Do that again, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, release. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale, release. Bring those hands to heart center. And here, control the back foot down at an angle. Now we're in our warrior 2 legs. Press into the foot behind you most. Squeeze that cheek behind you and rock your hip down to deepen your lunge. Tuck your tailbone, lift up through your low belly. When you're ready, send your palms out, warrior 2. Take a full breath in. Full breath out, keep the shoulders soft. Inhale through the nose. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach your left arm high. That back arm can wrap around or rest on your thigh. Soften your shoulder. Keep that really soft. Lift up and back. Breathe in here. Pause for your exhale. Stay rooted in your feet. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out. Soften the shoulders. 2 more cycles of breath here. Inhale. Find that length through the waist. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. And when you're ready, release. Come back, warrior 2. Breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Pop your back foot in a little closer. And here we'll balance on the left leg. So spread your toes wide. Feel that connection of your foot on your mat. Remember to modify. Maybe today you just come to the tip of your big toe. If you're ready to balance, flex that foot and start to bring that knee up to hip level. Try not to hike this hip up either. Keep them kind of stable here. Drawing energy from your belly, pull it in. Steady your eyes on a single point. Start to breathe deeper. Those little fluctuations you feel in your foot, those changes, they're going to continue. Just allow that. Allow things to change. It's all right. Breathing in here, squeeze that standing leg, and if you want, start to reach up. If you did on the other side. Pausing here, relax your shoulders. Squeeze your standing leg, draw the belly in. Take 2 more breaths here. Good. When you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. Extend your leg out, point your toes, squeeze your thigh, and take 3 lifts with me here. 3, 2, and 1. Release that foot. Take a moment, shake out your standing leg. It's might be feeling a little bit of fire in there. So that is good. Start to squeeze your thighs. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Relax your head, relax your neck. Let your head dangle here. Take a breath in and take halfway lift from along. Exhale, fold again. Do that again, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold and release. 1 more, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold again. Here we'll inhale, come back into your chair pose, arms high, hips low. Pause here, sit back in space and back into your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, let's pulse it down for 3, for 2, and hold low on 1. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, release all the way down again. Gently here, have a seat on your mat. You can just gently come down there. We're going to take a few moments to build up some heat in the core. So let's come down. I'm going to come sideways here. Bring your fingertips behind your head, elbows wide. Take a deep breath in. press your lower back down into the mat. As you exhale, engage through the core. Take another breath in, prepare to move. Exhale, big crunch up. Inhale, down. Exhale, peel your shoulder blades off the mat. Use your breath. Exhale on the effort. Inhale, down. Let's go for 6, 5. Keep pressing your back down into the mat. 4, 3. Inhale. 2. We're going to hold on 1. Lift. Hold it here. Press into the low back. Maybe lift up a tiny bit higher. Good. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Release. Head, neck, and shoulders. From here, we're going to bring that right leg into the air. Squeeze your thigh. Point your toe. Make it as straight and strong as you can. Bring that opposite hand to your head. We're going to crunch up and over, elbow to knee. But we'll start with our single leg drop. Start to lower that heel as you breathe in. Exhale, up and over, crunch. Inhale as you reset. Keep it going. Good. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3. We're going to hold on 1, 2. Inhale. And 1. Hold it here. Extend your arm and pulse it for 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do that on the other side. So the other leg high, opposite hand to support. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the belly in. Draw that strength in your core. And when you're ready, start to lower your heel as you breathe in. Really squeeze your standing leg, or sorry, your moving leg. We're not standing. Keep it going. That's not the first mistake I'll make, and it won't be the last. Just keep it moving here. Keep breathing in. Reach up and over. Cross the body. Feel that rotation. Keep breathing. And let's go for 4 more. 4. Breathing in. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. And hold it on 1. Extend that arm and find a little pulse here for 3, 2, 1. Release. Head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your palms to your belly and just take a moment to acknowledge and feel the heat, the warmth, the strength, everything that you just made happen. Breathe into it. Open mouth, exhale, let out a sigh. Maybe one more time. Inhale. And then when you're ready, gently roll yourself over to one side. Use your palms to press yourself up and come up to a seat and then to a tabletop position on all 4s. So that sigh, when we let that go, that is a really good release for our nervous system. It can really help to soothe our nervous system. It also releases some physical heat from the body. So as you come into your all 4s, guide your right leg forward, set up a low lunge. We're going to climb up top of the right thigh. Are you still with me? Good. Breathe in here, tuck your tailbone, lift up through your heart. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And then twist your opposite arm to the leg. So make sure it's opposite arm to leg, and you're going to bring it down maybe to the forearm, maybe to the elbow. Maybe you want to open up into a full expression of this shape here. So wherever you're at, find a little bit of length as you breathe in. Find that twist as you breathe out. And then look up and over that right shoulder. Pause here. Feel your belly getting a squeeze and breathe into the belly. And release. When you're ready, bring your palms down to your mat. Walk your right toes over past the edge of your mat for runner's lunge. Find some length as you breathe in. Exhale, soften your upper body down here. Now, if it feels okay, you might come all the way down to the elbows. Try to keep your knees somewhat over that ankle. You want to try to avoid letting it knock in. It's okay if you want to come to that pinky side edge of your foot and let it knock out. But try to keep it somewhere over that ankle. And then notice the stretch, right? You're going to feel an intensity in those hips, so start to breathe into that sensation. Allow your shoulders to relax as you exhale. See if you can notice right where you feel this stretch. Breathe right into that place. You might even visualize the breath swirling in, clearing out anything you don't need. And allow that tension to leave with your exhale. Relax your shoulders. We'll take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, press yourself up. Walk your toes back in towards center. And then here, take a half split. So send that right leg forward. Flex your foot. And then lots of variations here. So you can stay right here. If your hamstrings are tight, you're going to be feeling this one right here. If you're not feeling much and you want a little more, you might sit back onto your back heel if that feels okay on your knee. Or you could even kind of open this up into a full split here, just trying to keep your hips square. So feel free to make little adjustments on those hips, right or left, up or down. You might move the ankle here, just feeling all those connections and cords in your leg. Start to breathe into the leg. Let your shoulders soften as you exhale. And when you're ready, gently pull this leg back in space. Let's guide the other leg forward. Low lunge, come on up to the top of your left thigh. Take a breath in. With your exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift up through the heart. Find those final refining movements. Feel into your feet. And when you're ready, reach high, low lunge. With your exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And then twist. Bring opposite elbow to knee. So I say elbow, but that might be your forearm. That might be an open twist here if you want to take that variety. Finding that expression that works for you today. But do breathe here as you inhale, grow long. And as you exhale, turn and look over the shoulder. Breathe into your belly. Feel the belly expanding and contracting. You're giving all those organs a squeeze, like giving your organs a hug. Thank you for keeping us healthy. One more breath in. One more breath out. And when you're ready, release your hands down to your mat. Walk your toes over for runner's lunge. Find some length here as you breathe in. Exhale, soften upper body down. You can maybe let your forearms rest if that feels okay. If that's too much today, just let your arms support you, but let your head relax. Start to check in with this side of your hip. Notice if it feels any different than the other. And then here, we're going to just pinpoint that sensation. Notice where you feel it in the body. As you breathe in, start to send that breath to the place where you feel it. Again, here maybe you visualize the breath swirling in, maybe it's colorful. Maybe you see it releasing any tension, releasing any waste that you don't need. Take one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. And when you're ready, start to press yourself up. And gently here, walk your toes back in towards center. Send that leg forward for half split. Flex your foot. And remember those varieties that you have here. You might sit back onto the back heel if that feels okay on the bottom knee. If that's too much, stay upright, but let your shoulders relax, let your head relax. If you need a little more, you might slide the foot out in front, finding a little more space to stretch those hamstrings. So wherever you're at today, relax your shoulders. Notice the sensations happening in your leg. Breathe into it. we gain that stronger relationship with our bodies by shining our attention on the body. It's just like any other relationship, the more attention you spend, the stronger that relationship is. So find any little adjustments that you need here, right or left, up or down, flexing the foot. Knowing that you're releasing tension with each deep breath. One more, one more. And when you're ready, gently pull that leg back in space. Lay yourself all the way down onto your belly. So here, just come down, bring the inner thighs together. Press your toes down into the floor. Slide your fingertips back behind you. Hug your biceps in towards your spine. And with your inhale, start to peel your chest up using little or no help from your hands. With your exhale, slowly release. Let your legs relax. Let your heels fall open. And rest your left ear on your mat. Let your arms come down by your sides. And just take a moment here noticing how grounded this shape feels. Feeling the weight of your body on the mat start to relax. And when you're ready, bring your chin back to center. Start to fire up your legs. Squeeze your thighs and point your toes. You might feel the kneecaps lift. Reach back with your fingertips, pulling those shoulders away from your ears. And then find some length here as you breathe in. Squeeze your limbs. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs. For locust pose, inhale, peel your chest up. Exhale, squeeze in towards center. Do that again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squeeze. And release. When you're ready, come all the way down. Rest your right ear on your mat. And again, do your best here to relax into this shape. Allowing the mat to hold you. It's normal to feel the heart beating here, so just enjoy and offer gratitude to that heart. Breathing in deep to slow it down. When you're ready, bring your chin back to center. Bring your palms underneath you. Bend your knees or be on the toes for your push-ups. Knee push-ups are just fine here if you like, or send your toes back. We're doing a gentle class, so I'm going to keep it gentle on my knees. Squeeze your thighs. Take a breath in and prepare. With your exhale, push up. Do that again. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Stretch it back. Take child's pose. Bring the knees wide. Bring the big toes to touch. Sink your hips back. Let your fingertips reach forward here. Let your forehead touch a surface, whether that is your palms or your mat. Take a deep breath in and just feel those side ribs expand and contract. And when you're ready, gently start to press yourself up. Come all the way down to your back here, and then we're going to come into some final shapes. So just start to relax yourself down onto your back. Starting with our bridge pose, start to tuck your tailbone. Walk your heels in close and then tuck your tailbone. Press into the heels and lift your hips up. Here we're going to pull back from the kneecaps, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze glutes, and drive energy through your heels. Start to tuck your chin and watch your belly. Inflate with your inhale. And release with your exhale. Keep pressing into the feet. Take 2 more breaths here. Keep lifting high. 1 more breath in. And breath out. And when you're ready, slowly start to unroll your spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Here we'll bring the right knee in towards the chest. Let your left leg extend long. Squeeze your thigh and breathe in. With your exhale, soften your squeeze and guide that leg over to a supine twist. Cross your body, leg over to the other side. Open up your right arm and gaze at your right hand. Notice how this feels on your lower spine. And when you're ready, slowly start to unwind yourself back to center. Bring that right leg back up one more time. Gently pull it towards you. Inhale, peel head, neck, and shoulders up, knee towards your nose. And then release that leg back down. Gently draw the left knee in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze as you breathe in. With your exhale, soften your squeeze and guide it over for supine twist. Open your left arm. I love this stretch. It feels so good on the lower spines. Just notice how it's feeling for you, even if it's feeling tight. Allow the breath to move into those tight places. Relax and maybe gaze at your left hand here. And when you're ready, gently unroll yourself back to center. Bring two legs into the air. Reach for your toes. Guide your tailbone down and find a gentle happy baby. Rocking side to side. Notice how this feels on your lower back. And notice just generally how you feel after your efforts with breath and movement. How is it just now? When you're ready, bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Lay the feet down, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just pause here, noticing the evidence of your aliveness in this moment. You might feel the heart beating. You might feel the rise and fall of the chest. You might feel some expansion, contraction in the belly. As you feel all of these inner workings of your body, take a moment and silently express gratitude to your body for all it does for you behind the scenes in every moment of your life. It is working to keep you healthy, to keep you alive. Take a moment to say thank you. And then as if you could breathe that gratitude into your belly, into your heart, and into all the cells and tissues of your body. Take an expansive breath in through the nose. And with your exhale, release to your final resting shape, Savasana. Let your feet extend out long. Let your palms be open. Let your eyes close. Start to relax your forehead. Let your eyes melt back into their sockets. Relax your cheeks and your jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of mouth. Soften through the shoulders, through the arms. Relax your belly and your hips. Relax your legs, your calves, your feet and toes. For these next few moments, give yourself permission to not do anything. Give yourself permission to cultivate an attitude of non-reactivity, of just observing, just watching, and just being. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Begin to wiggle toes and fingers, inviting movement back. Draw an expansive breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let out a sigh. And then gently roll yourself over to one side. Use your arm or your palms as a pillow. Just come to a fetal position, taking a breath in here. With your exhale, and when you're ready, use your arms to press yourself up. And then maybe keeping soft eyes or closed eyes, find a seat comfortable at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment silently to yourself. Tell yourself thank you for continuing your practice today. And I thank you for joining me for this gentle practice. Please do it again. Please come back and see me for more videos and let me know what kind of videos you would like. Thank you so much. Namaste.